I don't sense a trap, at least.
And
Normally
Paimon
I'm good
thought
at
we'd get
sensing
kicked
this
out
stuff.
or turned away at the door. Paimon didn't think Guhua Geek had so much clout.
Well, you see, maybe you should be a bit more careful about who you bully, because your so-called Guhua Geek seems to be a very important character here.
Thank you for your patience. With the amount of wealth and power Gentry Moutsai has, it will take more than a slap on the wrist to get through to him.
Yep.
For him to correct the error of his ways, he must feel for himself the same suffering he has inflicted on Chang the Ninth.
So you're going to kick them in the balls. Right.
Since Gentry Moutsai's business has to do with core lapis, we simply need to buy up all the stock there is in Liu. That will put him in a rather sticky situation.
Oh no! Oh! All the stock? Jesus! Wait, hold up! Hold up! Whoa! Whoa! Okay, this is... Okay, I know I bought up all the stock in Mondstadt as a joke, but this just makes everything I've done in Mondstadt look like a petty child's play. You're just going to buy up everything in the whole area of the continent. Oh, you know what the worst part is? I think he can. I don't know much about Leeway, but I think he can actually do that.
Deprived of the necessary raw materials, even the best craftsperson in Tevat would be unable to make their product.
Yeah.
Great idea! That'll be sure to mess things up between him and the Fatui.
Wait, that is cruel. That is so cruel.
But Liyue is huge. Is it really possible to buy up every last bit of core lapis in the harbor?
This place is massive.
With the timescale we are on, it is
took me
indeed a challenge.
multiple days to
Hence,
loot this
as
place.
stated in the letter, we must ask for your further cooperation in the matter. First, there are a number of vendors in the city you will need to buy from. I've marked their respective locations on your map.
Oh, sweet. I was going to do this anyway. I was going to try to, crash the economy here, but,
There is also some unsold
at least
core
there's a
lapis
quest
at the
for it.
chasm. You will need to purchase that too.
Okay.
Finally, there is Chang the Ninth's batch.
Alrighty, so 3 sellers in the city, another one at the chasm, and then Chang the Ninth. Roger that!
Of course, we are not expecting you to cover the costs.
Wow, so many Mora! With cash like this, Paimon could rent out Lioli Pavilion and eat there for a whole month!
Yeah, but I'm pretty sure with the more that I have right now, I can probably do it, without their generous resources. I mean, I'm pretty confident I can do that.
Well, this is not the first time we've had to do something like this. It's just par for the course now.
Jesus. You see, why can't big corporate companies be like this, Why is it always gotta be filled with scum? Like, holy shit, this is all for one old man. I expected, the area of, Genshin Impact, the land of contracts to be filled with more, con men and scum, but if there's people like this, then I'm already impressed.
All you need to do is strike a deal. The Feiyun Commerce Guild will handle the transportation and other trifling matters. Once you have purchased all the core lapis, please proceed to the Feiyun Commerce Guild's warehouse, where you can see the rest of the plan unfold.
Holy shit.
Gotta hand it to Guhua Geek.
I can already see the
Seriously
plan
solid work
unfold.
for a guy who lives in a fantasy world.
I can already
Let's do
see
this
the
in the
plan
order the guy
unfold.
said.
I see it right
First
before
the
me.
sellers in the city, then the chasm, and then last but not least, Chang the Ninth.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I get it. Okay, I see what's happening here, and I approve of it greatly. Wow. And this is just for one old stranger that they don't even know. Like, going out of your way to help people like that, that is true honor right there. That's... Oh my god. I didn't think people had, like, wow. I'm actually speechless. I've never actually met a genuinely good person in high position and power. Oh man, why can't real life be like that, you know? Anyway.
Hi, anything I can do for you?
I'll take your entire stock.
I'll take your entire stock!
All of it. All of it.
You want all my core lapis? I've already agreed to several orders. That said, none are in writing. The buyers are being incredibly indecisive. Oh, it's for the Feiyun Commerce Guild? Seems business trends are about to change in Liyue.
Big things are about to happen.
Oh, nothing. Just talking to myself. Come, let us sign a contract. Don't worry about my prior client. He hadn't made any down payments or anything. Quite common in the industry. Thank you for your patronage. We hope the Feiyun Commerce Guild will continue to do business with us.
This is the most diabolical plan I've ever taken part in.
Thank you. The key here
I
is
already know how this. I can already foresee how this is going to end. My insight is like going through the roof right now. All right, but what are you actually selling? We're playing a fantasy game.
Good day,
you
my
know?
friend.
Forget it.
My
Forget
apologies,
it,
but
you know?
I'm out of stock at the
Forget it.
moment.
I'm gonna keep my
Please
mouth
try
shut.
again next time.
Because I can go on rant after rant over that, but you know, I'd rather not bore you guys to death. We're here to have fun.
Oh, I thought you were here to purchase Snezhnayan products. No, that I still have. Although I ship it all to factories in Snezhnaya. I don't do retail.
Isn't Snezhnaya the ice place?
Too much hassle, not enough return. Sorry. What? No. Give me a second to think. All right, I'll do it. Just need you to sign for it. Clearly no shortage of cash flow in Liyue.
We're crashing the economy. Actually, no. In this case, we're not crashing the economy. The economy is going to be fine after this. Actually, if I really think about it. What do you sell? Okay, blah 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 blah. Why is it so chilly here?
The atmosphere here at Liyue.
Ah, I see. So I can't actually buy anything from you then. Finally. Whoop, no, I don't actually want to dive. Thank you. Hello.
Oi! Shh! Keep your voice down.
Ah, I'm walking! Who's with that?
All of it? Though my business may not seem so big, I should warn you that I can get what you need, both legitimately and not so legitimately. Best you give me an actual number. All of it would be far more than you actually want. Feiyun Commerce Guild? Well, why didn't you say so? If it's for the Feiyun Commerce Guild, then sign on the dotted line, and I'll start getting things in order right away.
This is going well. Everything's so
My
much easier when you've got
friend,
stacks of
what
Mora.
can I
Next
get
up,
you?
the chasm.
Well, I've always had stacks of Mora Paimon. I just, you know, the problem is, you know, the supply. There's a thing called supply and demand, right? And I'm going to teach you all about it. You see, there's only so much in supply. This is going to cause me some difficulty.
Hello there. Are you in charge of the core lapis here?
Aha, finally. I thought you might come. I hear the Feiyun Commerce Guild has been buying up all the core lapis stock in Liyue Harbor. As it happens, I do have a batch of core lapis that hasn't been shipped yet. It's all yours, if you name the right price. The original buyer's price was already quite high, so... The best I can do is 7 million Mora.
Bye, man. I need to go get 6 million Mora. I'll be right back.
Are you serious? We spent less than 100,000 more on the rest of Leo's stock put together.
You said 100,000. That's 2 million. Paimon, you do math.
I'm afraid it has to go to the highest bidder. I'm breaching an existing agreement by selling to you, so it has to be worth my while. Look, you have your problems to deal with and I have mine. You can take it or leave it. So if you're not buying, please leave me alone.
All right. We'll pay, even if it is a ridiculous price. When we get back, we'll just have to tell the guild that we'll sell to this gentleman at 4 times the normal price in the future.
Wait, surely there's no need for that.
Maybe you should think twice about that, you know?
Please, don't do this. It's not even your money. Why be so frugal with it?
It might be the guild's money, but we'll have a tough time explaining to our boss why we spent so much in one go. If he asks, all we can do is mention your name and say you gouged us over the price.
I understand. I'm sorry, please. I don't want any trouble with the guild.
Yeah, you're trying to appear as a tough guy. Look at you. They sent me a mewling hound.
There's just one other thing, though. There's been an issue with the delivery of this batch. Several carts were ambushed by hilly churls. I don't know where exactly, but if I can't retrieve the goods, I can't sell them to you either. So maybe you could go and look for the carts? There should be 5 of them in total. If you can find them all and tell me where they are, I'll sign the contract right away. Oh, thank you very much. This is a lot to ask, I know.
That's that then. Well, no time to lose. Come on.
He's just a pawn. The last cart's always gotta be something like... Ah! How did I miss that? There we are.
Here we go. Loads of core lapis here.
That was embarrassing. Alpha, please cut all that out. You don't want to know how long it took me to find the last one. Ugh.
Quick, make a note of the location. That guy said there were 5 carts in total, so that should be all of them.
Yep, that last cart
Let's
evaded
get back. This has all been quite exhausting for poor little Paimon. He definitely owes Paimon some snacks.
You just ate! We were just at the... Oh my goodness. Alright. Hey there, found all your stuff.
Here, we've made a note of the cart's locations. All 5 of them. Can you sell us the core lapis now?
Oh, wonderful. Thank you both. Yes, let's make this official. I also hope you could put in a good word with your boss for me.
Sure.
Done and
Since you
dusted.
cooperated, sure.
Yeah. We make a great team, don't we? Now for the final stop on our core lapis crawl. To Chain the 9th place.
Yeah, that's probably gonna be the hardest one, because now we have to explain to the guy, to, the person who's very stingy on, selling to Fatui that, hey, we need all that now, so we could screw over the Fatui.
Just who I was hoping to see. I was just thinking to myself, Gentry mount-sized thugs have been mysteriously absent for a while now.
That's 'cause of us.
You wouldn't know anything about that, would you?
Oh, don't worry. You won't be hearing from them again.
Oh? What happened? Huh? Oh, I see now. You're in this trade too. So you're trying to beat him to the post, eh? Appearances can be deceiving, that's for sure. But I don't care who you are. A discount of 70% is simply impossible. The maximum I can do is 40% off, and even then I'm only breaking even.
Oh no, we'll pay full price.
No need. We'll take it at the market rate.
You mean you're not trying to force the price down? What's going on? Have I died and gone to heaven?
No, we're We're here to help.
I can't believe it. I will make a profit on this batch after all.
You can have your books back too, you know?
But Gentry mount-sized thugs could still come back after I've sold it.
Oh, don't worry about them. They're going to be in a sticky situation.
If Paimon told you they're not gonna bother you again, then you'd better believe they're not gonna bother you again.
Rest assured.
Huh. Okay, then. My situation can hardly get worse from here in any case.
Jesus Christ, this feels so cruel. I mean, they're bullies, and they're kind of, you know, assholes, so they kind of deserve this. But holy shit, this is one hell of a counterattack.
But tell me, what on earth do you plan to do with so much core lapis?
Bait them.
Actually, it's for a commission. Can't go into too much detail.
Thank you. Thank you a million times over. I really don't know what to say.
Yeah, we're not done yet.
Good people always get what's coming to them in the end. And so will the nasty people.
I wish that first part was true.
Anyway, let's get going, because apparently we have a show to watch at the Feiyun Commerce Guild's warehouse.
I'm going to enjoy this. I'm going to enjoy this quest. Oh my god. I thought this place is going to be annoying to me. But oh my, this is unexpected. I get to watch them crumble. I get to watch evil corporations and conmen crumble like a crouton. Mister, that was one hell of a power move.
Welcome. The final act in this drama would not be complete without you two here as audience.
You better believe it. We're the ones who've been doing all the work. What exactly have you been doing all this time?
I wouldn't sass him.
Well, naturally, I used the
all
time to
started
immerse
'cause of
myself
him.
completely in Legend of the Shattered Halberd. I managed to finish the book off, and I enjoyed every minute of it. Divine Halberd, an ominous sword, Mir and Wei Yang. The way the story develops across the first 5 volumes, nothing short of exemplary. But the 6th volume? Words fail me. How blessed we are to have such an author grace our world with such works.
And this is related to Gentry Moutsai. How?
You're about to find out.
It's not. But when something surpasses expectations to
Well,
such a
whatever.
degree, one must show
not
one's
then.
appreciation.
I thought it was a martial arts book. So I thought, you know, like when the Fatui get all angry and, you know, stuff, you know. Yeah. Anyway. To some degree you want to show one's appreciation. Okay.
It was rather good, thanks. I only hope that as our plan reaches its denouement, it too will live up to its expectations.
Good to hear.
Why does Paimon have to be the only one who doesn't get what's going on? No fair. So go on then, tell me, what are we doing here? And what's this big dramatic showdown thing that's supposed to happen?
We're here as insurance, because if the Fatui get angry that we bought out all the stock, they're probably going to come to us with lots of armed guards. So we're going to hold them off.
Think about it. Gentry Moutsai goes searching for core lapis all over Liyue Harbor, and he doesn't find a single piece.
Yep.
He panics. Without the goods, he can't fulfill his contract.
Yep.
And if he can't fulfill his contract, he can't stay in good standing with the Fatui.
And the Fatui get angry.
He hears a rumor that the Feiyun Commerce Guild is the culprit. Panic turns to disbelief. Gentry Moutsai is a hugely powerful figure in the business world. Never has anyone dared to target him like this. So regardless of whether it is revenge or a swift resolution that he seeks, he is certain to...
So it was you! You were the one sticking your necks out for Chang the Ninth!
Yep.
Speak of the devil.
I went everywhere trying to find someone selling core lapis
look!
before I
Ink
realized
person.
the Feiyun Commerce Guild had been on an acquisition spree. Core lapis is hardly a rare mineral, and yet suddenly the stocks dry up, just like that. Explain yourselves. What is the meaning of this persecution?
We are not persecuting you, but protecting another, one to whom I am indebted. Upon witnessing an injustice, it is a perfectly normal response to rush to the aid of he who has been wronged. Was it not one of your own men who said, "This isn't over"?
You clearly don't know what's good for you. I won't beat around the bush. Master, if you please, seize their core lapis.
All right. Yep, we're here as insurance. And here it is!
Dodge this!
Okay. Let's just group them all in
Wind
one
blade.
easy to kill spree.
No one escapes my sights. Go, Barret Bunny.
Okay, oh wait. Actually, no, let's use the trike.
No, my sword!
Oh yes, you're all together, you fools!
With the wind! You're open!
Yes! Finishing touch. There we go. All 4 of you are dead. Oh, wait, a survivor. Congratulations, you earned death by the sword. Oh, I get to fight one of you guys. Okay. Oh, well now you're okay, you go invisible. Okay. Well, you can't really effectively go invisible when you're covered in, you know, fluid and water and, you know, stuff like that. Good old H2O, you know? Okay, let's just do that. Oh, that water damage is good. Oh, the water damage is good! Holy heck, that damage is good.
Run from death. Impressive. You are no commoners. To continue this fight would be to incur greater losses than I can accept.
Their strength is almost spent. Finish them off. The core lapis is almost within our grasp.
Buddy, I still have an ult on Barbara, and that basically brings us all back at full health. Strength almost spent my ass.
Might I remind you that the Fatui's relationship with you extends to business matters only? I did not lend you my men to have them stir up trouble at your beck and call.
What are you saying? Master, everything I did with only one thing in mind. To complete the order.
Then figure it out by yourself.
Don't go. Wait. Master, wait!
My lord, what are you doing here? Are you hurt?
Thanks to this valiant young man, I am unscathed.
Yep, we are just insurance.
My lord?
You?
Okay.
You are the heir of the Feiyun Commerce Guild?
Indeed, my liege. I am Xing Cho, disciple of the Guhua clan and second son of the Feiyun Commerce Guild manager, and I make no secret of it.
Says the person who just made great secrecy of it.
Drats! I've been played like a fiddle.
Gentry Moutsai. Coercion and intimidation are hardly the attributes of a respectable businessman. The problems that your business practices have created, I have sought to resolve through mine. I shudder to think what the Fatui will do with you if you fail to provide their core lapis.
You meddling swine. Well, go on. Tell me, what will you sell it for?
Since you asked Chang the Ninth for a discount of 70%, let's fight fire with fire, shall we? 3 times the market rate sounds fair, no?
How dare you subject me to such viciousness? This is a malicious and calculated attempt to run me into the ground.
Hey, you know, this is sort of the same treatment you did to that old man, you know? Funny, it's not so fun being in that position now, is it?
Deep breaths now. This is a simple decision. Will you buy or not?
Fine. Have it your way. I'll find the money somehow. Happy now?
Run along now.
On behalf of the Feiyun Commerce Guild, I thank you for your business and hope you will continue to do business with us in future.
You? Funny speaking, book reading, guhua geeking, Xingqiu are the heir of the Feiyun Commerce Guild?
You might want to stop with the nickname.
So that massive stash of Mora you let us burn through in a day? That was from your private vault?
'Twas but a paltry sum. I got to make a very sound investment while putting Gentry Moutsai in his place. A classic two birds, one stone situation. Very droll. My family can always tell me from my handwriting. It's certainly one of my distinguishing features.
Yikes! Paimon's been calling you Guhua Geek this whole time! Paimon read in one of these martial artist novels that when rich heirs like you get angry at someone, you have their arms and legs chopped off! Paimon's toast! And sorry, very sorry! Please don't hurt Paimon!
You have full permission to kill her.
Calm down. Since you can fly, you hardly need your legs anyway.
Save me! Save me! This is not a drill! Repeat, this is not a drill!
So what kind of book did you say you're in?
Jokes aside, I have the two of you to thank for this successful resolution. Really, you were a huge help. Meanwhile, Legend of the Shattered Halberd was positively riveting. Much obliged if you could return it to Chang the Ninth for me.
Sure.
I did nothing, and hence deserve none of his gratitude. The two of you, meanwhile, though strangers to the circumstances, stepped in and saved the day. To have made such valiant and chivalrous friends is more than enough for me, my liege.
My lord, forgive the intrusion. It's about your father.
Please inform my father thusly. I have averted a disaster and earned a sizable sum of money in the process. Might this meritorious act compensate for my prior transgressions and earn me a few more days of freedom, perchance? Legend of the Shattered Halberd speaks of a domain that I should very much like to investigate.
For all your clever long words, the fact is you're just a lazy bones who doesn't want to work.
What if I told you that a reward awaits you at Cheng the Ninth's palace, and not just his gratitude?
A reward? Well, that sweetens the deal somewhat.
It's the travel guide.
It seems whatever I say, there's no persuading you to stay. Oh, I didn't realize you weren't aware.
Thank you in advance for returning the book for me. I will take my leave now. May we meet again, fellow merchants.
Well, okay. Cool.
Finally, you're back. This morning, the pawnbroker showed up and gave me back my entire collection. I'm positive that you must have been behind this once again. Thank you. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. Please don't say that. You have no idea how much this means to me. The Chang family was a prestigious household in Liyue back in the day. Unfortunately, after I took over the family's affairs as heir, a series of business setbacks devoured our fortune. Since then, I've saved for years, hoping to restore the house to its former glory. In the end, everything was riding on this Core Lapis deal. Were it not for you, this barren wasteland in the mountains would have become my final resting place.
Wow, that's the second heir we've met in this town.
I'm sorry, what?
Nothing? Oh, here's your book back.
Wonderful. Legend of the Shattered Halberd. I was beginning to think that Guhua rascal had swindled me.
Do people really look down on the Guhua clan so much?
Actually, the art is centuries old, and was once held in high esteem. But now it has faded beyond recognition. To instigate a revival, you need to inject some fresh blood, but it's hard to attract budding young talent to a dying art. And so it becomes a vicious cycle. In any case, Guhua kids these days. Take that young rascal Xingqiu, for instance. For all his talk about repaying kindness with kindness and whatnot, what has he done to show for it? You're the ones who've displayed a genuine sense of responsibility. What does it matter? Anyway, you wanted the Liyue volume of the Teyvat Travel Guide, didn't you? I'll fetch it for you. It's yours to keep. In addition, here is but a small token of appreciation for your huge generosity. My ore is sold, and my treasured books have returned. I can't believe it. What?
Oh, strange bookmark.
What?
What was that? Paimon saw something fall out.
Oh, nothing. That little rascal surely isn't.
That bookmark's a, clue.